What's up, guys? Nethervvoid here with more War... I did it again. War Thunder. God! More War Thunder for you here. This game I'm flying out in my new F-4s. Just got these on the German tree here. Really awesome planes. I'm still just trying to get used to them and unlock some new ammo belts because I really just have the standard. I might have the Omni ammo belts now. Those are usually pretty easy to unlock. But I've noticed with most planes, for me anyway, the plane doesn't really start killing very well until you get the stealth ammo pack, usually. Ammo belt. It's usually when I start killing like a mad dog with them. So I really can't wait to unlock those. I wanted to show you some footage with stealth ammo unlocked, but I just haven't done it yet. Especially these higher rank planes takes a lot longer to unlock those stealth belts. So anyway, flying out. I think this is Alpine Meadows. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure this is it. But what I really wanted to talk about today was nothing really related to War Thunder, but the Xbox One reveal with a lot of the new tech that's coming out with Xbox One, and just, you know, them talking about, Microsoft talking about what it's going to be, and just how, you know, I got to watch like the last half of that live stream because it was actually a live stream from on the Xbox website, you know, where they're doing the Xbox reveal and talking about all the different features and stuff. And I was pretty disappointed with the new features that are coming out because really, if you think about it, they're more about having a better TV than really having better gameplay or anything like that. Like the whole voice-activated TV remote thing, like, alright, why can't I just, you know, use my regular TV remote? Also, like hooking up to Kinect, and so you can use your hands to do stuff, why don't I just use the controller? And it sounds great, I just don't see how it's better. Also, if we're talking about Kinect, if you don't have the Kinect connected to it, the Xbox won't do anything. So that's awesome. Also, it is not compatible with Xbox 360 games, which I know the PS4 is the same with PS3 games, but that's stupid. Like, I don't really want to go out and buy a bunch of Xbox 360 games. I mean, I only had like 10. I wasn't a big Xbox 360 guy. But for those guys who were, Xbox 360's been out forever. You know, they probably have, you know, 50 games by now on Xbox. So here's where I kind of failed. I was shooting a little low, and I was just pissed off at A20s at this point. I'd been in a bunch of fights with A20s, and they just won't die. They're just super hardy, and they were really pissing me off at that point. So I just figured, you know what, I'm just gonna... It's me or you, bub. Well, or it's both of us, I don't really know. Anyway, this is the F-4 trope. There's actually going to be... There's two of these, but this is the first unlocked. This is the rank 7. I think there's another one unlocked at rank 9, I believe. Anyway, these are really good planes. Just I have to get used to using the single cannon 20 mil, especially with the stealth ammo. It's just going to be a lot better. But anyway, so there's just so many things about the Xbox One that I think are just crappy, and they make a better... I think the problem really is like Angry Joe was saying, and the guys I'm going to talk about, I'm going to put their videos in the video description, links. But Angry Joe was basically saying, you know, the reason the Xbox 360 was such a big hit is because they focused so much on gameplay and on games, you know, about bringing you the best gaming experience possible. And now it seems like with the Xbox One that they've not done anything with extra gameplay really, or helping make better gameplay. I mean, I get, yeah, it's getting a hardware upgrade, but so what? You know, that's no big deal. It's not something that's going to make me want to buy the Xbox One. Also, the Xbox One has to be hooked up once per day to internet connection. So that's great. I mean, if your internet, my internet's never been out for more than a day. It hasn't been like that since, I don't know, 10 years or something. But still, it shouldn't be a requirement. A console, the whole point of a console is to be able to play stuff from a disc. You put a disc in, you play the game, you know, you can sell the disc, you can... It's supposed to be a standalone system. If you're going to make it have always-on components, and you're going to also... Another feature is, if I let my friend borrow the disc, he has to pay money to unlock that content on his account. He can't just play my disc. He's got to pay some extra money, which is stupid. I already bought the disc. Why should somebody else have to pay any more money? If he has my disc, and let's say unless you had the disc you couldn't use the game, then I couldn't play the game while he's playing it. So still only one person's playing that game. But the reason they did that is to dissuade resales, which it's so stupid. Like, that'd be like saying, you know what? If you want to, you can sell this car, but if you do, you have to pay the manufacturer, Ford. You're gonna have to pay him another $3,000 to sell your car. What the hell? I already bought this car. It's mine. It's completely mine. So that's a stupid feature, man. It's dumb. I don't get it. I just don't really get that. So, like, all those features combined make basically the Xbox a giant PC. It's the same thing that Angry Joe is basically saying. The only reason there's a disc is to load the game software. So why even have discs at that point? Why not just make everything downloadable? Every game you just download it like Steam. And you go on Xbox Live and you pick out the games you want and you download them and that's it. Why even have discs? Because all you're doing is loading the disc onto the Xbox and you can't even use that disc again, really. Because if you can't even transfer that to another one of your accounts. You gotta pay again. So there's no point for discs. It's meaningless. You might as well log into Xbox Live with your account and buy the game right off of Xbox Live and just download it onto your hard drive. Onto the Xbox Live hard drive. And at that point, the Xbox is basically a computer. It's a PC. So now, not only is it lost all of its advantages for being a console, it's actually a not as good PC as a PC. Because as a PC, I have all sorts of options, not just Xbox games. I can play whatever games I want. I can play tons of PC games. There's tons of different avenues for PC games like Steam. You know, a lot of companies have their own downloadable clients where you can just buy stuff off theirs. And I don't know. I mean, if it's going to do all that stuff, like have Netflix and all that, which my computer can do just fine with a browser, I agree with Joe. I don't see where you're adding any benefit to me as a console buyer over like PS4, which has a lot better features where, like, I can give a disc to my friend and he can play it. It's like I'm pretty sure you can sell the PS4 discs. I don't think there's any, you know, locked-in content there or anything. So I don't know. I just don't feel like that's a great, you know, way to go with your Xbox, especially when they kind of locked down the console market, but then it wasn't real solid. It wasn't like, you know, they were the only console to be sold. Yeah, Xbox was huge and everything, but PS3, well, PS3 was pretty much a flop, no doubt, but it's like PS2 was awesome, and it sold tons of consoles and games because they focused on gameplay. You know, that's all they did was focus on gameplay. And another thing, you're doing a reveal, right? The first time people are going to get to see it. You show one game, Call of Duty, and you basically just show how the graphics are better. Wow, yay. So why do I want to buy your new Xbox? It's got all this TV and sports crap and NFL junk, and you show me one game. So you're selling me a game console. Now, I know they don't want it to be a game console. They're trying to turn it into some kind of home media center, which I don't think that's going to work. I think PCs are going to do that way before any console is going to do a good job at it. Anyway, real quick to break in the commentary here. This is the 87G series, JU87G, the 30mm cannons on it. Really beast cannons. I was trying to try it out here in some air-to-air combat. It's not very maneuverable, so it's kind of hard sometimes to get shots on people. It's definitely a boom and zoom type of a air attack platform, but it's going to be pretty cool. You see a couple cool things with what I do here. But anyway, back to the console wars here. So I really was thinking if I was going to buy a next-gen console, which I haven't really thought of buying any. We do have a Wii U that we bought last Christmas. That was mainly for the boys, though. Most of the Wii games I really don't have a lot of interest in because they're usually for younger audiences. But if I was going to buy a console, I was going to buy, you know, possibly the next generation Xbox. My Xbox 360 broke, and that was a while back, and I wasn't thinking about buying anything new. I figured, you know, I might as well buy a next gen. So, but now that I see that all that crap that you have to do, like, you know, no resellable games, you know, I have to have the stupid Kinect. If it's broken, you have to buy another one. It's not part of the console. It's just an extra piece that has to be plugged in. There it is. One-shot that guy. He might have had some damage on him, but basically I hit him one time. But just not really appealing to me. Now, PS4, while I have not heard of really any games I want to play on it, the one game I am really interested in on the PS4, it's actually a PS3 game, Dust 514. It's actually connected to EVE Online, the big, massively multiplayer online game that's been around for 10 years. And that looks really cool, except right now it's a PS3 exclusive, and the devs have said, you know, we need to follow the new consoles that come out, but they haven't really officially said they're going to do a PS4 version of Dust 514. What they did say is they want it to last like as long as EVE, 10 years or something or more, so they're going to have to port to PS4 eventually. But I would probably pick up the PS4 for that game, just because also the PS4 is new, and I know I can have the PS4 for a long time and not have to worry about it going, you know, becoming obsolete, since it is so new. So yeah, I'd probably buy it for that. But Dust 14 is probably not going to be on PS4 for a long time. It's still in beta on the PS3. It's been in beta for like a year, and it's probably about to release, especially since they need to... If they wait till the PS4 is released, they're going to have a harder time picking up, you know, customers and stuff for a PS3 game, because a lot of people are going to get the PS4 and not necessarily dump their PS3, but they're not going to be buying new games on the PS3 that they can't play on the PS4. So hopefully they're going to port that fairly soon over to PS4, and then I'll probably will get a PS4, some kind of capture card, so I can maybe show you some 514, Dust 514 gameplay. Anyway, pretty good game. 2 that's 5 kills, really just trying out my new German planes there. 24,000 credits, 31,000 XP, because we did win the mission. Look at all that mission reward XP. Oh no, that's the total? 13,000? Interesting. Okay, that's a totally different thing. So anyway, let me know what you think about the Xbox One. I think it's crap. Later, guys.